Number 6 from the stoichiometry worksheet. We've got iron reacting with bromine to produce iron 3 bromide. So first thing we want to do again is, as always, balance the equation. So I'm going to try putting a 2 here, 3 here, and a 2 here, and I think that'll do it. 2 irons, 6 bromines, 6 bromines. All right. First part is how many moles of bromine are needed to form 19.14 grams of iron 3 bromide. It says iron 2 bromide, but it should say iron 3 bromide. That's a mistake. Typo. Sorry. Let me fix that. Iron 3 bromide. Iron 3 bromide. All right, so let's see here. Let's identify our givens and our unknown. Grams, 96.14 grams of iron 3 bromide is my given. Moles of bromine are my unknown. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right to this. Oh, it's a mole-mole problem? No, I take that back. It's a mole-mass problem because I'm starting... Oops, mass-mole problem because I'm starting with mass, grams, and ending with moles. So I'm going to write down my given 96.14 grams of iron 3 bromide. And my unknown is bromine, moles of bromine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from grams to moles and then from moles to moles, and I'm done. I don't have to convert to grams at the end because I'm not asked for grams, so I can stop at moles. So my first step is to convert grams to moles. So down here is going to be a certain amount of grams of iron 3 bromide. Going to need a periodic table to figure that out. I'll do that in a second. On top, 1 mole of iron 3 bromide. So I'm going to go to the periodic table and I'm going to calculate my molar mass for iron 3 bromide. I've got iron, so I've got 1 times 55.85, which is equal to 55.85. And then for chlorine, I've got 3 of them, so it's 3 times 35.45, which is going to be equal to... Come on, turn out. There we go. 3 times 35.45 is 106.35. 106.35. That's going to be 10. 162.20 grams. That's 162.20 was 20, wasn't it? Yes, 20 grams. My grams are going to cancel. Grams of iron 3 bromide cancel. So I'm ready to go ahead and do my next step, which is to go from moles of iron 3 bromide to moles of bromine. So I'm going to need a molar ratio for that. I go to my balanced equation for the molar ratio. Molar ratio, the things I'm interested in are bromine and iron 3 bromide. So it's a 3 to 2 ratio. On top is going to be 3 moles of bromine. On the bottom is 2 moles of iron 3 bromide. Moles cancel. I'm ready to go ahead and grab a calculator and punch that through. Yeah, I don't think I can do that in my head. Alright, so I've got 96.14 grams times 3, enter, divided by 162.20, enter, divided by 2, enter. We're talking 0.889. Oh, I need 4 sig figs, so we're talking 0.8891. 0.8891 moles of bromine. part B, how many grams of bromide, of iron 3 bromide will be formed from 67.0 grams of bromine? This is a mass problem. I'm going to start with 67 grams, and I'm looking for so many grams. So I'm going to go ahead and write down my given, 67.0 grams of bromine. And I'm trying to get to grams of iron 3 bromide. So many grams of bromine down here. 1 mole of bromine up here. Periodic table says bromine is 79.904. So 2 times 79. What was it? 904, so it'd be 90. 90 is 159.8. So 159.8. I had to double, I had to double it because of the Honkelbrief bromine, BR2. Need my molar ratio. This time the bromine goes on top. Excuse me, instead of going on the top, it goes on the bottom. So I got 3 moles of bromine. So that cancels. So then on the top would be those 2 moles of iron 3 bromide. Looking for grams of iron 3 bromide. So I need the molar mass. I already figured that up in part 1 or part A. So let's see here, moles. 1 mole of iron 3 bromide on the top, on the bottom, and 162.20 grams of iron 3 bromide on the top. Moles cancel. And I'm ready to go ahead and grab a calculator. So I've got 67.0 times 1 times 2 times 162.20 divided by 159.8. Enter, divided by 3, enter, and 45, 3 sig figs, so it's 45.3 grams. 45.3 grams iron 3 bromide. Last one is a mole-mole problem. Should go a little quicker. I want to know how many moles of iron, and it's reacting with moles of bromine. So my given is 57.3 moles of bromine. This is going to be a one-step problem. Just got to get my molar ratio, so it should go a little quicker. I'm looking for moles of iron times. So molar ratio, the two things I'm interested in are bromine and iron. So it's 2 and 3. So 2 moles of iron on the top, 3 moles of bromine on the bottom. Grab a calculator. Yeah, I probably need a calculator. I can't do that one in my head. 57.3 times 2 divided by 3 is equal to 38.2. So that's 38.2 moles of iron.